Welcome to Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud. Today we'll explore its most precious liquid jewels, the lakes. These waters are mirrors to the sky, steeped in legend and adventure. From volcanic craters to glacial valleys, we'll visit 5 of the country's most stunning lakes. Let your imagination wander as we journey through landscapes where every view is a masterpiece. Let's begin our exploration of New Zealand's traveller's paradise. Our journey begins in the heart of New Zealand's North Island at the magnificent Lake Taupo, a colossal caldera formed by one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in human history, nearly 1,800 years ago. This ancient event shaped not only the land, but also the stories and spirit of the region. Spanning over 600 square kilometres, Taupo stretches out like an inland sea, its sheer size both humbling and awe-inspiring. The lake's shimmering surface seems to go on forever, reflecting the ever-changing sky above. Fed by countless rivers and streams, the lake's deep blue waters are a sanctuary for rainbow and brown trout. Anglers from around the world are drawn here, hoping to land a legendary catch in these pristine waters. On clear days, the water's remarkable clarity reveals the stony volcanic lakebed below, a window into the lake's fiery origins. Each stone tells a story of ancient eruptions and the relentless forces that shaped this land. To the south, the snow-capped peaks of Tongariro National Park, including the mighty Mount Ruapehu, stand reflected in the lake's glassy surface, creating a breathtaking panorama that changes with the seasons. This is a place where fire and water meet, where the ancient power of volcanoes has been transformed into serene beauty. The landscape is a testament to nature's ability to create harmony from chaos. The shoreline is a mosaic of hidden bays, soft pumice beaches and lush native bush, alive with the melodic call of tui birds and the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. Here, nature thrives in abundance. One of Taupo's most treasured secrets is the Mine Bay Maori rock carvings, accessible only by water. These modern masterpieces honour Ngātororangi, a legendary Maori navigator, and connect the lake to its deep cultural roots, telling stories that have been passed down through generations. Taupo is alive with activity. Kayaks and paddleboards glide across the water, sailboats catch the breeze, and fishing boats set out in search of the day's catch. The lake is a playground for adventurers and explorers alike. For thrill seekers, jet boats race up the Waikato River, their engines echoing the region's volcanic energy and adding a pulse of excitement to the tranquil landscape. Yet it's the quiet moments that linger, standing on a deserted beach at sunset, watching the sky ignite in a blaze of colour, and feeling the vastness of the lake bring a deep sense of peace and reflection. Taupo is a place of contrasts, geological violence and tranquil beauty, adventure and contemplation. It's a landscape that invites both thrill and stillness, where every visitor finds their own rhythm. Here, ancient Maori legends and modern life coexist in harmony, weaving together a tapestry of tradition, community and natural wonder. To visit is to feel the pulse of the North Island, a powerful, beating heart that draws people back time and again. Imagine the fine pumice sand beneath your feet, the pure, crisp air filling your lungs, and the endless blue stretching before you, inviting you to pause and simply be. This is Lake Taupo, unforgettable, untamed, and utterly captivating. It is a place where the land's ancient power and present-day beauty come together, leaving an imprint on all who visit. We cross to the South Island, where the landscape shifts dramatically, revealing a world shaped by ancient glaciers and towering peaks. Here, we arrive at Lake Tekapo, a shimmering jewel nestled in the heart of the Mackenzie Basin, surrounded by rolling hills and snow-capped mountains. Its striking turquoise colour is no illusion. Glacial flour, fine particles ground by ancient ice, remain suspended in the water, refracting sunlight and creating a milky, vibrant glow that seems almost otherworldly. The Southern Alps feed the lake with pure, icy meltwater, and the colour shifts with the sun and sky, changing from deep blue to luminous turquoise as clouds drift overhead. On the southern shore stands the Church of the Good Shepherd, a humble stone chapel built from local stone, perfectly framing the lake and mountains, a place for quiet reflection and timeless beauty. Nearby, a bronze sheepdog statue honors the loyal animals that helped shape this rugged land, a tribute to the region's farming heritage and the bond between people and nature. As night falls, Tekapo transforms, the last rays of sunlight painting the water and mountains in hues of gold and violet. The Mackenzie Basin is an international dark sky reserve, offering one of the world's clearest, most breathtaking views of the cosmos, far from city lights. The Milky Way stretches overhead, constellations and distant galaxies visible to the naked eye, a rare, humbling sight that connects us to the vastness of the universe. Imagine lying on the shore, the cool air on your face, the gentle lapping of water nearby, and the universe unfolding above in a dazzling display of starlight. The Mount John Observatory takes full advantage of these pristine skies, drawing astronomers and dreamers alike, but you only need to look up to be awestruck by the spectacle. By day, Tekapo dazzles with its turquoise water and dramatic mountain vistas. By night, it becomes a gateway to the stars, a place where earth and sky meet in perfect harmony. Lake Tekapo invites us to marvel at both the beauty of our world and the wonder of the universe beyond, reminding us how rare and precious such places truly are. Deeper into the southern Alps, we reach Lake Wakatipu, a dramatic lightning bolt-shaped lake surrounded by jagged peaks. Queenstown sits at its heart, drawing energy from the landscape's grandeur. Wakatipu is New Zealand's longest lake, carved by glaciers and plunging to depths below sea level. The Remarkables and other peaks rise sharply from its shores, creating a sense of awe. The lake's rhythmic rise and fall, a seiche, occurs every 25 minutes, but Maori legend tells of a giant's heartbeat beneath the water. Aboard the vintage TSS Earnslaw steamship, you glide across the lake, taking in the alpine spectacle. Jet boats and kayaks add adventure, while the lake remains central to Queenstown's spirit. In winter, snow blankets the peaks. In summer, the landscape glows with greens and golds. Hikers climb Ben Lomond or Queenstown Hill for panoramic views of the lake's Z-shape winding through the mountains. At Glenorchy, the pace slows. Ancient forests meet the water, and braided rivers create shifting deltas. Wakatipu is more than a backdrop. It's a living legend, a source of inspiration, and the heartbeat of the region. Over the Crown Range lies Lake Wanaka, a place of gentle beauty and tranquility. The town of Wanaka is relaxed, inviting visitors to slow down and connect with nature. The lake's clear waters reflect the surrounding mountains, including the distant Mount Aspiring. Its most famous resident is that Wanaka tree, a solitary willow standing in the shallows, a symbol of resilience and solitude. At sunrise, the tree is silhouetted against pastel skies, embodying endurance and beauty in isolation. The area is a hiker's paradise, with trails ranging from lakeside strolls to the challenging Roy's Peak climb. From the summit, the lake and its islands spread below, framed by a panorama of mountains. The Clutha River, the lake's only outlet, begins its journey to the sea here. Kayaking on the calm water is meditative, with only the sound of your paddle and birdsong. In autumn, poplars and willows blaze gold and red, creating a vibrant scene for photographers and artists. Nearby Lake Hawea offers rugged, untouched beauty. Wanaka balances adventure and peace, a landscape that calms the mind and invigorates the spirit. Our final stop is Lake Pukaki, the sapphire jewel of the Mackenzie Basin. This breathtaking lake is renowned for its almost surreal electric blue color, a hue so vivid it seems to belong in a dream rather than reality. Its brilliant blue, even more intense than Tekapo's, comes from glacial flour carried by meltwater from the Tasman and Hooker glaciers. These fine rock particles, suspended in the water, scatter sunlight and create that signature milky turquoise glow. The lake stretches south from the base of the Southern Alps, with Aoraki Mount Cook rising majestically at its head. This iconic mountain, New Zealand's highest, stands as a silent guardian over the shimmering waters. On clear days, the snow-covered peak is perfectly reflected in the vivid blue water, a scene so cinematic it's been featured in epic films. The mirror-like surface creates a sense of tranquility and awe, drawing photographers and travelers from around the world. State Highway 80 runs along the western shore, offering breathtaking views at every turn. The drive itself is an unforgettable experience, with the landscape unfolding in dramatic fashion as you approach the mountains. Pukaki is the largest of the Mackenzie Basin's lakes, carved by ancient glaciers and fed by icy meltwater. Its vastness is humbling, and the clarity of the water is unmatched. Its undeveloped shores, covered in golden tussock grass, enhance the sense of wild, untamed nature. Here, the landscape remains largely untouched, allowing native plants and wildlife to thrive. In spring and early summer, fields of lupins bloom in vibrant colours along the shore. These flowers paint the landscape with purples, pinks, and blues, adding another layer of beauty to the scene. The combination of intense blue water, towering mountains, and sweeping grasslands creates a visual experience that is deeply moving. It's a place where the elements come together in perfect harmony. Standing on the shore, you feel both small and profoundly connected to the natural world. The silence here is powerful, broken only by the gentle lapping of water and the whisper of the wind. Lake Pukaki is a fitting finale, a place of raw, elemental beauty and a mirror to the sky and mountains. It's a destination that lingers in your memory, inviting you to return and experience its magic again. Our journey through New Zealand's liquid jewels comes to a close. From Taupo's volcanic heart to Pukaki's alpine sapphire, we've witnessed landscapes of breathtaking beauty. These lakes are more than destinations, they shape the spirit of this remarkable country. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you've been inspired, consider subscribing to the channel to support more journeys like this. Every subscription helps us share the wonders of our planet with a community that cherishes its beauty. Until next time, may you carry the memory of these lakes and always seek out the wild wonders of our world. Farewell until our next adventure.